Bigger injectors are one of the best ways to increase the performance of your truck, but they aren't the best for reliability. So what are the best performance injectors to put in your 7.3 Powerstroke to give it a ton of power while still keeping it reliable and able to tow? Well, that is these 175cc over 30% injectors by Unlimited Diesel Performance. These are one of the best injectors that we have seen that wake up the truck a ton and still keeps the truck reliable. So that's what we are going to be doing in today's video, installing these performance injectors and then firing up the truck to see the final results.
In front of me is a kind of a performance package that we're doing for this customer's truck. Injectors from Unlimited Diesel Performance. So these are some of the best injectors that we've seen for performance-wise. Kind of switched injector companies to Unlimited Diesel Performance because we put a couple of sets of these in customers' trucks and they just run a whole lot better after them. We're also doing his valve cover and valve cover gaskets. It's going to be the wiring harness and the valve cover. We bought these from the dealer, so these are OE performance parts as well. He's also getting a Hydra chip and he's also getting a adrenaline high pressure oil pump. That's actually coming in today. So we're going to go ahead and throw these in there. We're going to pull the valve covers off, get everything started here. Justin over there is also doing a motor on a 7.3, so he's getting the motor, but I'm gonna go ahead and box some for you guys and show y'all what exactly we got going on in here. You wanna go ahead and get Motorcraft on these. We've had pretty bad luck with any other brand but Motorcraft on these valve cover gaskets. So I'm gonna show y'all what kind of comes with the performance injectors. They offer you a return label too, so it's nice. You don't have to pay for a return label to get the cores back, but the Unlimited Diesel Performance injectors are a little bit pricier, but they do last longer in our opinion. We also got him gearhead tunes for these exact injectors. They definitely do great tuning when it comes to the 7.3, but basically it comes with a full set of 8 here. Y'all can see I'm going to pull the old injectors out, but there's really no difference in actual size of the injector. It's just mainly the internals that are different. But here's the injector and we're going to throw it in there. We're going to pull the old injectors out and then we're going to get basically everything going. And we're also doing an adrenaline high pressure oil pump as well for this customer. So he already has a bigger turbo on this truck, so that's why we didn't recommend him a bigger turbo, was because he's already got one. So if y'all guys want to get this done at my shop, you can give a call on the screen, 210-385-8153. So let's jump into the install. A lot of y'all have been asking me what comes with the Hydra chip tuner, especially some people that were trying to check out on my website that didn't really know what all comes with it. We are dealers for the Hydra chip, so we're dealers for Power Hunger Performance, and y'all guys can buy it from our website in the description down below. I'll leave the link down there where you can, but this basically is what comes in the kit. So it comes in the box, and you basically, whenever you open it up, it comes with all the wiring you need. So it comes with absolutely everything you need. I have so many videos installing the Hydra chip. All right, so as y'all can see, it comes with the actual display here, it comes with the actual chip, and it also comes with all the wiring that you need to install it and tune it and clean the PCM and absolutely everything. So everything comes with it. You do not need to buy anything. Once you buy this exact kit, I believe it's $399 on my website before tax. Once you buy it from us, then the whole kit gets shipped to you complete as is, and it's ready to install, ready to go on the truck. So as y'all can see, exactly everything that comes with it. And it also comes with installation instructions, and we have a ton of videos online on how to help you install it. But I'm gonna go ahead and install this for you guys. This is hands down the best performance modification to wake up your truck reliably. You can also have a ton of different options with this as well. So you can tune for these bigger injectors, you can tune for whatever you want, and you can add custom tunes on the truck. Even with stock injectors, you can still custom tune it. And yeah, if you guys want to get this, once again, it'll be in the link in the description down below. So we just pulled the fuel filter off of the 7.3 Powerstroke, and one thing that I wanted to show you guys that we were actually able to catch on this truck, we saw that it had a ton of rust on it, so we were going to go ahead and do an oil change anyways because it's been sitting for a long time, and a fuel filter change. So what we went ahead to do is we pulled the fuel filter out and we realized that there was a ton of rust in his fuel filter. So what we went ahead and did is we're going to go ahead and drop the tank, clean all the diesel out of it because it's been sitting for almost a year, he said. So we want to go ahead and get rid of all this diesel because we just put brand new performance injectors in it. Luckily we were able to catch this. Luckily we were able to pull this off when we were doing the high pressure oil pump and catch this for him, so that way we don't fire it up with all that rust in the bowl. So we're going to go ahead and drop the tank, flush the lines, make sure everything is completely clean for the customer, so that way when we fire the truck up, it doesn't hurt his brand spanking new injectors. But I just wanted to showcase this real quick for you guys. So this is the dirty fuel filter and this is the brand new clean one. So there's a bunch of rust, bunch of dirt, bunch of debris in this one, and we want to go ahead and just make sure the entire fuel system is clean before we go ahead and fire it up for this customer. So without further ado, we're going to drop the tank, clean out the tank, and then go ahead and put everything back together and fire it up for y'all. So stay tuned. y'all can see what happened there. That's like the normal occurrence, is the pickup just falls off in there. So y'all can see. You get that quarter tank issue too. So we just wrapped up this 2000 7.3 Powerstroke behind me. We put some 175/30 unlimited diesel performance injectors in it, a adrenaline high pressure oil pump, and a Hydra chip on this customer's truck. So he got basically the works. He already has a bigger turbo on it, so we didn't really feel the need to upgrade him to a bigger turbo. Now we're gonna fire up the truck for you guys, show y'all guys how it sounds, and then we're gonna drive it about 20-30 miles. We're gonna show y'all guys the power difference as well. So I'm gonna be doing a quarter throttle, and then we're gonna be doing half throttle, and then 3/4 throttle. Show you guys exactly how much of a difference the power is on the truck. Let's go ahead and fire it up for y'all. So as y'all just heard right there, the truck sounds freaking amazing, and we got him pretty good on the power. He said he wanted a lot of power. He wanted to have a good, fun 7.3 Powerstroke. Let me show y'all guys what we got here. The Hydra chip actually plugged into the front of his dash here. The reason I put it so far over to the left here instead of more towards here is because I want to show y'all something here. Whenever you're driving, and this is where my head would typically be, there would be where my head would typically be. You see how you can still see the Hydra right there? That's kind of what I'm going for. While you're on the road, you could still see the Hydra chip, you can still see what tune you're in, and then that way when you go to change the tunes, you don't have to like move your head to the right to change your tuning. You can just go ahead and change your tune right there. I've done probably 40 or 50 of these. And it's just the best spot that most customers enjoy, is because it's so much easier to see, and you don't really have to take your head out or eyes off the road. You can still just look down real quick, change the tune, and look right back up. You don't have to move your head around and take a little bit more time and possibly even cause a wreck. So what our tunes are, I got Gearhead tuning for this guy. Gearhead is probably one of the best tuners when it comes to 7.3. They're probably right in front of Jelly Built when it comes to actually tuning for the 7.3, and we just personally like them here at my shop. They're local, so if I need something, I can just drive over there and talk to the owner, because I know the owner personally. I've done videos on his dyno, and they're just an overall great company. I know the guys, and they have great tunes. Tune sheet here, I'm gonna print them out another one because it's super freaking dirty, but number 1 is the heavy tow, number 2 is the high idle, number 3 is the stealth mode. So this is for like drive-throughs. I'm gonna show you guys that here in a second, so that way it'll actually quiet down the truck. Number 4 is a tow economy, number 5 is his daily driver, and number 6 is his drag ripper, basically his all-out tune. If you want to get rowdy at a stoplight, that's the one tune you put it in. So, but number 2, we'll actually move him up to high idle. 1, when I change to 2. There he goes, high idle. So he's got high idle for those cold mornings, or if he wants to charge up a battery, that's also a bonus with the high idle. Number 3, I want to show you guys something here with number 3. This is how it sounds, how different this sounds for drive-thrus. Ready? 3, 4. You can hear it quiet up a little bit. 3, 4. I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but for inside the cab, it is a huge difference. You can actually probably hear someone at drive-thrus with this tune on. Number 5, that's what y'all were hearing earlier, was the number 5 and number 6 tune. That was out the exhaust. I do like to get into a little bit just to test the tunes, make sure my tuning's right, make sure the Hydra chip is installed right, and make sure our performance parts are installed right. We also made sure to run a compression test on this customer's truck before we slap some huge injectors in it, just because the last thing we want to do is put big injectors in it and then the motor not be good. So we compressed the test of the truck, make sure the truck was good, make sure everything was running fine, and everything checked out for us. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go drive it. I'm gonna show you guys the quarter throttle, half throttle, and full throttle, or 3/4 throttle. I'm not gonna put it full throttle. We're gonna go number 6 tune. We're gonna do this all out tune and see. Number 6 tune has a ton of torque. It's just an overall crazy running tune. All right, I'll show y'all here. So this is quarter throttle. That's what we're gonna do here. That's quarter throttle, half throttle, about half throttle there. I didn't really go much more than that. It rips pretty well. I mean, it's a great driving truck. That was only about a quarter or a half throttle, guys. I mean, she rips. That's about half throttle. there she goes. She's just a great running truck. Holy shit. Very clean tunes too. That's the one thing I do like about Gearhead is the tuning is very clean. It's not a bunch of black smoke everywhere all over the highway. Tuning, the cleaner your tune is, the more efficient your truck's running. Better your truck's running, the better air to fuel ratio you have. You know, you don't have extremely high EGTs as well with the less smoke. That's half throttle right there, guys. There's 3/4 throttle. Ripping pretty good. I would say he's probably around 8 seconds on his 0 to 60. If you were to do 4-wheel drive, he'd probably be closer to like high 7s. But yeah, I would say if it's 2-wheel drive, he's probably high 8s. 4-wheel drive would be low 7s. I'm not going to test it. It's not my truck. I mean, it rips, guys. For a 7.3, it is fast. Definitely picked up a lot on power. If y'all guys want to get any of these modifications, y'all guys can buy them from my shop in the description down below, or you can bring your truck in and get us to install it, or you can call us at the number on the screen. We're dealers for all these companies that we're putting in the trucks, all these parts that we're putting in the trucks. We're dealers for all of them, so you can buy it from our website and then the link in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching this PSC Automotive YouTube video. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Boom.